When the buoyancy force Fb is greater than the weight of the object W, the object will float. If Fb is less than W, the object will sink. The buoyancy force Fb is calculated by multiplying the density of the fluid by the gravitational acceleration and by the volume of the fluid displaced. The weight W is calculated by multiplying the density of the object by the gravitational acceleration and by the volume of the object. The liquids that we will be using in the first part of the experiment, from most to least dense, are honey, syrup, dish soap, water with green dye, canola oil, and rubbing alcohol. The objects that we will be releasing into these liquids are popcorn kernels, a bottle cap, peanuts, beads, fishing lure, nut and bolts, and a plastic ball.
The first item we will be dropping into our layers is popcorn kernels. The next item that we will be dropping into our layers is our nut and bolts. The next item that we will be dropping is the beads. Now we will drop the peanuts. The next item that we will be dropping into our layers is our fishing lure. The next item that we will be dropping is our bottle cap, which will need to be pushed down a little bit to allow it to be surrounded by rubbing alcohol. The last item that we will be dropping is our plastic ball, which will suspend on the top layer.
For the second part of the experiment, we will be using the following liquids from most to least dense: syrup, dish soap, water with blue dye, and canola oil. We will be releasing 2 pieces of Play-Doh into the liquids, each weighing 3 grams, the only difference being their shape.
The disc falls slowly due to a large amount of drag on its surface area, while the ball, since it has less surface area, has less drag on it, causing it to fall faster.
Through this experiment, we were able to display the buoyancy properties of various liquids by dropping objects into them, some objects being suspended or floating on different layers. We were also able to show that shape does not matter, as ultimately each piece of Play-Doh ended up in the same layer. This result should be expected as density is defined as mass over volume, and the shape does not dictate the mass nor the volume.